Hello, hello. It's me, YouTube guy. It's been it's been a while since I last streamed. Long time no see. Is it working? There's a chance that. All right, nice. Hello, hello. Hey, Trollic74. Hi, Madness Purple. Hi, uh, Echoette, Cloth, Jonah, Fix Sans. Hi, Aaron. My voice is very nice, thank you. Hi, Skelly Creeper. Are you on time? Yeah. For like the 5 minutes in advance scheduled stream. Hey, thanks, Ascend. All right, so I don't really have a plan for this stream. I'm just gonna talk a little bit and answer some questions. I have wrote down, in this like text document you can see here, what I uh hope to happen, or what I hope to like eventually understand or something like that. And you guys can, like answer questions or like say things to that effect if you want to, but I mean, you don't have to. That's yeah. That's basically what I'm generally trying to do something. Weird time to stream. Yeah, I know. Um it's not supposed to be anything like crazy or serious. I just wanted to like, do a quick one. I didn't want to make it very committal for myself. Uh Case probability. I'm pretty sure all of that is server side. So um I mean, the source code leak isn't everything. It hasn't leaked a bunch of like, yeah, economy stuff. Of course, like we also don't have anything about like VAC and whatever. It's pretty limited. And to make this smaller. All right, this will work. Um, Control point interactions. Maybe. I don't have anything to tell you right now that would be like, uh, definitely or definitely not. I can definitely see it like happening. It's just that, um, I think what I have to say is that I have like a decent amount of stuff I have to. Wait, how did the bot time you out? Oh, I mean, fair enough. You're kind of annoying. um, I have like a decent amount of videos I need to finish first, or like a bunch of stuff that I've like planned or like I had lined up, and I just need to like go through and finish them. So like whatever new thing people suggest to me now, it's gonna be what's it called? I'm gonna get to it in like maybe 3 to 4 or 5 videos. Like it's gonna be a bit before I get to it because I just have like stuff backed up that I gotta finish up or like yeah, I already like have a bunch of stuff ready. I just need to make it. More tech mechanic explaining videos planned. Yeah, of course. Um, in a way, I don't think I can make anything else. I mean, I made that like random crit thing as like an experiment to see if people would like it, and then people enjoyed it. So I'll probably end up doing more of that stuff too in the future, but um, yeah, in like the medium, I guess, like the medium term, as opposed to short and long term. In the medium term, I'll probably yeah keep doing stuff like this. Um, what games did I play other than TF2? I tried Titanfall 2 during the what's it called, the free weekend, and I had a lot of fun with it, so I just bought it. And then I played it for a bit after that. So I played like on the free weekend. I played like 2 to 3 days of Titanfall after that too. And then right now I've kind of just been taking a break from it. But yeah, Titanfall is pretty fun. Um, I've played some Apex, but I don't know. I haven't played Apex in so long. I played it a little bit when it first came to Steam, and then I got kind of bored of it. I don't think battle royales are interesting. Hey, thanks, meme Cetos. Do I still play Face It? Yeah, whenever I feel like playing TF2. I don't think there's anything particularly wrong about it. I'm also not sure what you mean by pretty dead, because every time, like most of the time slots I played or try to play in on Face It, I've been getting games fine. Maybe it's different in Europe, I guess, because I'm queuing into North America. Um, yeah, but I don't know. I don't think it's been bad or whatever. What's your nationality? I'm from Hong Kong. Have you tried posting content besides TF2? Um, I posted some non-TF2 videos like back some very old videos when I wasn't even like really much of a YouTuber. Um, that's about it. I don't know. It's been pretty straight shot TF2. Uh, oh yeah, I was gonna message you eventually when I get around to it. I still really want to do that experiment that you set up the page for, but I've just had, and I still have a bunch of videos kind of like backed up, so to speak. Like um yeah, there's just stuff that I like prepared for and planned to make videos about, and there's only so much time in a day, and I need to like get through and finish those before I like take on more projects and like splinter shit, if you know what I mean. Was the coconut thing real? No, that's actually the next video. I'm going to lay out as much information as I can as to like why none of it is true, and it's really just like a very odd case of like internet Chinese telephone. Is that what it's called? Or like Chinese whispers, or like a weird telephone game. Oh shit! Thanks for your €5. Videos selecting source engines. No problem, dude. I appreciate it. Um, bots work. Maybe. I think the blanket answer I can give to all of you, because I can't really give any of you like a very good answer. Like all ideas are like definitely like doable, or like I would definitely get around to doing it. It's just that yeah, there's like a bunch of shit I gotta do first. Wait, it's not euros, it's pounds. I just realized. Wait, no, it is. Is it not euros? I'm kind of fuck. I'm looking kind of stupid right now. I don't fucking know, dude. Redoing the video? Maybe Bubsy. I don't know. That's kind of pointless. I feel like it's like serviceable, and I literally have like I literally have better things to do. Like, there's just like better uses of my time. So it doesn't really make sense. To You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather just like make the next TF2 video than go back and do it. And I actually like don't enjoy voiceovering that much, or like it's kind of like time consuming for me. So that's like extra friction as to why I wouldn't really want to go back and redo it. Is there a way you can trade me an item? Um, I can give you my trade link. All right, I'm gonna try and find it. All right, here you go. I don't really want to put up a bunch of shit on stream about like, oh, we have this many subscribers, but like, oh, whoever like tipped me last gave me this much money. I'm not really into all that kind of stuff, so I don't try and advertise my like trade offer link. Do I believe in anarchy? No. There are like two extremes of a spectrum, right? It's like anarchy and totalitarianism. Fuck, I can't pronounce it right now. Or like authoritarianism. Like they're both bad. Like you can't extremes on a spectrum don't really work, right? Coconut image yourself. The coconut is real, but the fact that it does anything impactful to the game is not true. What sort of TF2 exploitations interest you? I actually prefer the ones that don't do anything and are just weird because I feel like otherwise then I'm basically just stealthy, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's worse because I feel like in the end you could say that it doesn't really matter one way or another, but I personally wouldn't want to make videos that are like making a market like decrease in quality of like gameplay for other people. You know what I mean? Like stuff about like, oh, I found a place to put a teleport outside Badwater. Like I don't know, that's not fun to make a video about. That's just like I'm the bad guy now. Like I'm gonna ruin Badwater for a few people or for like a bunch of people for like a short amount of time until they fix it. How old am I? I was born in 1997. You can do the math. Do I believe Gabe when he talked about an update is it bullshit? I mean, no one honestly really knows. Like Gabe could be attempting to bullshit us. Like there's like literally no way any of us would know. But as far as I know, Gabe is apparently just a figurehead. You know, he's just like a front man, and he's not really that like involved with Valve day to day. Apparently, so I'm personally just skeptical if he even like has much involvement or like even knows what's happening with TF2. You know, like it really sounds like all he really does is like he rolls up to Valve, he like does a bunch of brain interface stuff and then he leaves. You know, I don't really think he like even thinks like TF2 still exists. You know what I mean? Hi, Navy Dinosaur. Were you the guy in the FACEIT game earlier today? I kind of vaguely remember your name. How long did you think about making TF2 videos before you actually started making some? I've been making like amateur, like shitty videos since I was like a pretty young kid. And then I made TF2 videos whenever I started playing TF2. So I would say like, I don't know, like one day or like a few minutes. I've just like done it when I felt like it. And I haven't been like, oh fuck, I shouldn't like, yeah, I don't know. The fuck is messaging me right now? Who even is this? Oh. Alright, I'm going offline on Steam. Sniper versus Pyro, who's more annoying? Sniper, definitely. Easily. Microwave for sale? Someone hit that guy up if you need a microwave. Wait, how much was he selling it for? Oh, he's selling it by the hour. Alright, don't take his microwave deal. That's kind of fucked. You've been getting your hopes up. Thought about it for a bit. Yeah. I kind of doubt it. I mean, honestly, I'm like the worst person to ask about with updates because I'm just gonna ruin your hopes and dreams. Because first of all, I don't even like really want TF2 to update. You know what I mean? Like I really don't give a shit if it updates or not. Like I enjoy the game as it is now. If Valve came out and said we're not gonna update TF2 anymore, I just like shrug and be like, okay, like it really doesn't matter to me. Um, I also think that like TF2 getting updates is arguably dangerous too because the devs who are working on it now seem to be kind of different from the devs who were there in the past, right? So like it's definitely possible for TF2 updates to ruin the games in or like make it worse than before too. You know what I mean? Like updates aren't just like a net positive guaranteed every time. Appearing offline won't stop it. I mean, I'm not getting anything now. I think we're okay. I mean, I didn't appear offline. I went offline on Steam completely. Out of the April Fool's joke? No, we got. I mean, he showed up at like some New Zealand school, and then the kids pressed him to say something about TF2. If you were Gabe that position, how could you like be like, yeah, fuck you guys, nah, TF2 is dead forever. When the potato people, I think it was potato, right? Some group made like a PDF when they like visited Valve and like interviewed them, and they asked them like, "Will you ever tell us if TF2 is no longer gonna get updates?" And it said, "No, we're never gonna tell you because there's a chance some rogue employee will want to like make something for TF2, and it'll be like just wrong to like deny them that, and like a bunch of other stuff." So I mean, it makes sense. Like I don't know. Can you even justify like any possible scenario where Gabe should just say like "fuck you guys, no more TF2" in that scenario? Like, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine. Also, speaking of singing, I'm gonna play some music. It's from Art of Rally. I haven't played this game, but a Discord regular really likes it. They should tell us if they want to update or not instead of blueballing us. The problem is that communication is like infinitely sided edge sword, you know? Because if I say like, what's a good example of this? I'm not sure if I can give you an analogy, but I'm just trying to say that like communication is received differently by like different people, right? So if I say like we're gonna buff heavy, or like there's gonna be people who are like upset, people who are like happy, right? And it kind of applies to like literally anything Valve would say. You know what I mean? Valve could say like the simplest of things, like hey, we're gonna improve FPS, and there's probably people gonna be like upset about it somehow, or you know, something like that. Like I've kind of I don't feel like I've explained that point very well, but I hope you get what I mean. The one dev for updates map power gives you fear for updates. Yeah, but I don't think allegedly the person updating it is Dario Casali, right? I don't think he has any interest in updating like the regular TF2 game anyways, so I don't think we're in much danger of that. Luckily, I guess. Don't think TF2 ever got a major update. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really I don't want you guys to place too much emphasis on like what I say either, because I'm just a man speculating like all of you as well. It's just that my speculation is attached to like a big number of subscribers, but it doesn't really mean anything. Favorite show? I don't really watch a lot of TV shows or movies, so I would say that like my opinion is, or like the answer I'm gonna give you is clouded or like biased in the sense that like I haven't really watched that many, but I enjoyed Breaking Bad when I watched it when I was a teenager, and I also enjoyed the movie The Grand Budapest Hotel. But yeah, I feel slightly uncomfortable telling you is my favorite because I don't feel like I've watched enough films to be like, oh yeah, like this one that I picked out, it's definitely like markedly above everything else, you know? How much do you sell your microwave to earn profit? Technically, you'll need to offer your microwave like a cent above the price you bought it at to profit, right? Any ideas on upcoming videos? There's a bunch. People have been asking me about like, oh, would you ever make a video on X? And the answer that I've given everyone is that like I have a bunch of videos like backed up that I gotta finish. Like video ideas that I started and I like want to finish up before I get to other stuff. So yeah, there's definitely like a bunch of them. What entertainment do I consume? I just watch. I feel like I just watch YouTube and Twitch mostly now. I don't really enjoy watching. I'm not like. Yeah, I'm not sure why that is actually, but I just don't have any interest in like movies and TV shows anymore. Not that I ever really did, anyways. I've always been like play video games to pass time or like watch YouTube kind of guy instead. Alright, dog. Wait, that's the wrong button. This one. What will you do during the summer? Make videos. Do you think the devs of TF2 should fix the flaws of spaghetti code? Do you think the flaws make the game what it is? Well, if you're talking about any of the stuff I've highlighted, none of them actually really affect the game. And like none of them even really matter, you know? Some of them are like extremely stupid and very surprising they even exist, but I don't feel like I've ever published a video where it was like, damn, this is like game breaking. And if it was, I wouldn't have made a video about it too. What was your question again? Fuck. So yeah, I don't know. So just in the scope of the videos I've made, or like spaghetti I've made videos about, nah, I don't think it really matters. It's definitely possible to say like, oh yeah, they should improve the game, and like if you're gonna say like, oh, should they improve the game, then the answer is obviously yes. But practically, I don't know if they could even pull it off, and all this other stuff. So yeah. Why is your text formatted? And I don't know, dude. It's just a fucking basic text document. Relax. How am I doing? I'm good, Stick. How did I learn to edit so well visually and so many things? I just used to watch a lot of YouTube as a kid, and I just learned like through trial and error and imitation. Primitive has properly. I'm glad I didn't have that experience then, because yeah, I quite enjoyed that movie. I really enjoyed how stylistic it is. But yeah, I can see how trying to analyze it would be kind of annoying. Why did I quit being Banny's editor? We had like a disagreement that he couldn't resolve to a degree that I was happy or comfortable with. So I was like, okay, fuck this. And then I did something else with my life. Alright, Suka, stop talking about your microwave. Among Us or COVID dies during summer. Which one would you rather want to die? I mean, that's pretty easy. Just kill COVID, because Among Us is already like not in the mainstream spotlight. It's only really in the mainstream because people keep making memes about it. Is your YouTube channel THC science? Sure, kinda. Favorite type of pasta? I don't know, I haven't thought about that kind of stuff. How long do you work on a video from idea to upload? Ideas can form like a super long time ago. If you're just saying from like the moment I decided to start working on the video like in earnest and whatever, then I feel like I usually take like 3 to 4 days to script and then like 3 other days to edit or so, about something like that. Scripting takes so much fucking time, I really hate it. Will you ever release a plugin giving every class the ability to build? I have asked someone to make that for me, but I haven't made a video and I haven't tortured people. I haven't tortured people into playing with that plugin yet, but I mean, when I do, I could probably release it, sure. What's the most amusing thing you've learned about coding? I don't know if there's anything particularly like amusing about coding. I think I can give you like what I think is interesting about coding instead. When I was first like getting into it as a hobbyist, I was surprised that coding is kind of like speaking languages. Like you kind of get the general gist of things, and then you can kind of code in most languages, in most programming languages. So I think that's pretty cool. That's like kind of transferable. What direction do you hope to see your channel go? Up? I'm not sure how to answer this question. It's the like, because the only other answer is down, right? Or sideways? I mean, I kind of get that you're trying to say like, oh, like where do you hope your channel will end up being in the future or something like that, but I don't know, that's kind of hard to say too. I don't know, I feel like however it goes, I'm kind of like, okay, you know? Like, if I end up being like a TF2 YouTuber for a while, then whatever. Idealistically, I guess, like eventually it would be cool if like super long term, like in like a 4 to 5 years time, I would just make videos about whatever I wanted, super generally. But yeah, I don't know, that's like a extremely far off, like yeah, like end game kind of stuff, so to speak. Add one thing about TF2 that can reverse, what would it be? Just make Sniper not as oppressive at the highest level. I feel like the only true problem TF2 has is that there's nothing has really addressed or dealt with the issue of like Sniper's infinite skill ceiling, which I think can be kind of, I don't know, bad, because it's so yeah, there's not really anything you can do much about it. What do you think about Hammer? I watched this video about how like I watched this like talk someone made about comparing Hammer to other game development tools. I thought it was interesting. I didn't think of it that way, but Hammer apparently is pretty good for iterating and like improving on gameplay, or like making maps that are centered around like quick iteration and gameplay. So I thought that was interesting, but I don't really use Hammer that much, so I don't have much personal thoughts about it. Alright, dog. I've had enough of your microwave. The TF2 sniper is a 4 Terran, right? I guess so. That is actually kind of... I guess that is kind of an accurate way to talk about it. Have I ever played Hollow Knight? No. I've heard a lot of good things about Hollow Knight, but I've only really played TF2 like my entire life. I feel like like I started playing TF2 when I was pretty young, and then I just stuck with it because I also got into competitive. And then yeah, I don't know. I'm not like, I don't feel like I'm a very diverse gamer. I just kind of play TF2. I'm like, I'm happy. It's good. Yeah. If I like stream more, and I get kind of tired of streaming TF2 or whatever, I wouldn't mind playing a bunch of different games on the stream. Have you ever played TFC? No. I haven't played TFC. What do you think of Gaben announcing the TF2 update? Take it with a grain of salt. I don't know if it's particularly truthful or if it really will manifest into anything. Feel like a professional map builder once you place a wall? Yeah. From the limited experience I've had with Hammer, it's been pretty okay. Have I played Titanfall 2? I played it on the free weekend and I bought it and I played it for like 2 to 3 more days after that and I haven't touched it since. Not to say that it's bad, I think Titanfall is actually fun. But I kind of had like my fill and I haven't had the itch to play it yet. Spend $50 on other games and you backlog them for another 1,000 on TF2. Yeah, that's just how it goes. I remember I bought like Frozen Synapse and I bought like Just Cause 2 when I was a kid, and like I never played it because I just rather play TF2. I've definitely made a bunch of like, as a kid, as like a teenager, I've definitely bought games and it ended up not playing it because TF2 took up all my time. And I feel like a dumbass. Have I dug into the code of any other games? No, because most most games you can play right now don't have their source code out in the open. What do you think about TF2 users clickbaiting the Gabe interview? I don't like, obviously I have like an opinion on it, but I don't know if it's worth sharing it because they're not impacting me and they're also not relevant to me. You know what I mean? Like, just because other people make them, it doesn't suddenly like obligate me to do anything. So I don't really feel like there's any point in talking about it, or you know, making like discussing my opinion on it. It's just kind of like shit talking other YouTubers at that point. Bundle ideas in a single video. I mean, I'm not having trouble with that kind of stuff. I have a bunch of shit to make. It's my bottleneck now. It's time and like physical like fatigue. You know, it's not like yeah. It's like my bottlenecks are time and physical fatigue. We don't have to talk about like, oh, maybe you should like make a theme of like, oh, a bunch of like soldier explosions right now. We're fine. Do you think evil TF2 should be? What does that mean? Like TF2 have a lot of like dark design patterns. It's like no HUD and like none of the mechanics are explained. Something like that? I don't know. I'm not sure what we're trying to ask. I haven't played the Titanfall campaign, Submod. I just only played the multiplayer. What do you think of the other Orange Box games besides TF2? I haven't played Half-Life. And then I enjoyed Portal. Portal was fun. Have I ever played TFC or TF2C? No. State of... Alright, nice. I mean, Valve be more open to talk about their games. I think they've been burned too many times by saying things early and then having to backtrack on them. And they've also stated as such pretty candidly as well, so no. I really doubt they would, and I don't have any expectation they will improve in that regard in the future either. Played a builder game? No, not really. I feel like it's too tedious, you know? Like, I feel like the games might be fun, but I feel like I would overthink it, and then they wouldn't be fun, you know what I mean? How long does it take you to make your average videos? I spend like 3 to 4 days scripting and then like 2 to 3 days editing. Do you ever plan on doing a Half-Life stream? I could do it, but I don't know if people would be interested in it. And I also don't know if I would want to use the time that way, you know what I mean? Like, streaming Half-Life, there's nothing objectionable about that, like, notion, but I also could just be using that time to do other more productive things, right? And it's not like Half-Life 3 is coming out on the PC or some shit, and then I suddenly got super interested in it. So now there's like an imperative for me to catch up on like the history of it and all this other stuff, right? I don't know. I'm not really that interested in like it's not even like about Half-Life. I'm just not like a single player gamer kind of guy. So yeah. How Valve is automating updates now? Possible they will make future seasonal updates like Halloween, maybe MVM implementation. Like they add MVM maps along with seasonal stuff. I mean, they definitely can, but I don't know anything that you don't, right? Like, so I have no clue how likely that is. If it's like more or less doable than anything. Like, yeah, like they certainly could, but I have no idea about like their development or like the inclinations of the people working at TF2. But I do think that like I feel like TF2, the only thing TF2 really even needs is just more maps, you know? Like I thought about like a really low commitment, like low effort thing Valve could do, and they could just like do a thing where like every 2 months or like every month they add like, you know, 3 or 4 like new workshop maps into the game, and then they just let people like vote on it and keep like the best ones and rotate them into like the permanent thing, or you know, just like some degree of like a map cycle thing, and then that'll be fine. TF2 would survive from that. We don't really need anything else. So that you could just do something like that. Like if they just added like, I don't know, maybe like to New Year's events, and then they add like something like around now, and then they have like their, you know, summer, Halloween, Christmas, and then like TF2 would be honestly fine from there, in my opinion. Do you ever fear burnout of TF2 eventually happens to all of us? I don't fear burnout because I just stopped playing the game. It's not like there's a guy to the left of me that you can't see on the camera who has a gun to my head, and it's like, you better start playing TF2 after this or something like that, you know? If you're not having fun with it, just stop, and then then just play again when you feel like it. Sysmus basically stream Fortress 2 with maps. Is it plausible, or is it bound to a low commitment? How? The question you're asking me is basically asking me if I know the inclinations or like the preferences of the TF2 developers, and I don't. So I don't think I can answer that to the degree that you're looking for. Does the FAQ command work? Oh fuck. Alright, the bot is dead. Fucking useless night bot. Oh wait, it worked. Alright, who was it who asked me? Poopy Pants, read the FAQ. Or actually everyone should read the FAQ. I answered a bunch of questions there. So that includes the question of where my username comes from. And same with this question, I answered it in the FAQ. I wrote like a much more detailed and like lengthy answer in the document, so it would do you more justice to just read it from there. What made me a TF2 YouTuber? I made TF2 videos and then people kept watching them, and then I got momentum from that. And then essentially, if I want to keep making videos that get views, I make TF2 videos, so that's what made me a TF2 YouTuber. Does Kami watch the flying? He kind of does, doesn't he? I don't know, I don't think he's a bad player. Do you understand how the TF2 cheat bots program it? I mean, I could if I wanted to, but not right now. No, I've been particularly looked into it. What videos are you the most proud of? I feel like I'm proud of all of them kind of equally. I don't feel like there's any of them that are just like that stick out in any exceptional way. Like even if we go by like view counts, right? Like this video I didn't even expect it to blow up, or like this one either, or like none. I don't know. I have no expectations going to most of my videos. I just make it and I put it up, and then I let the world decide like what happens. You know, in that sense, like I don't really attach too much thought behind them. So I don't know if I can really answer that question. I guess like I'll just default to like whatever the newest one is, you know, because I obviously like put in effort and like make sure I put a lot of thought into making each one, right? So whatever the newest one is the best one, because it's like the culmination of all the things I've learned, and I could like improve in it that way. Have I ever played Paladins? Explain how player numbers in TF2 have grown, whereas Paladins over Overwatch have stagnated. I think there's too many variables to consider here, and like not enough information to really give you a good answer. Because yeah, I don't know. There's like so many like different possible things that could be happening as to why it is that they're going the way they are. Like it could be like, oh, they don't have enough like streaming presence on Twitch, or like their marketing is bad, or the game is bad. I don't know. There's like way too much like possibilities. I can't really answer that. But what's the worst bot you've seen in game? I mean, most bots are pretty equal. They just like spin around and shoot you with an aimbot. There's not really like a best or worst. They're all like very equal. Planning on making a video about slow effect, how you can escape it by spam strafing. I wrote it down in my to-do, and I do intend to try and like figure it out, but I don't remember how far I got with that. But yeah, I can tell you that like it was in my to-do list. My sentry jumping tutorial. Yeah, of course I remember that, because I randomly get comments on it from people saying like, oh, this is his first video. There's just like a bunch of like unlisted shit that's like, oh, this and that. But yeah, I do remember that. Basically because like it's the public facing like first video I've made, so people like to comment on it. Trying to help Valve team clean up the spaghetti code. I think I've unintentionally created this effect where people think I'm I'm like very, very knowledgeable in coding and whatever. I have like a few people who help me with that kind of stuff, and I feel like I'm more just like a translator, or like I have like a few people who like know way more, and like who are actually like very yeah, who are just like very knowledgeable at that kind of stuff. And I asked them questions, I asked them to figure some stuff out, and I try to like look into some stuff myself. But the super hard stuff is usually because of them, and then I just help translate it into like something that people can understand, and then like make a video out of it. So yeah, like me specifically, like helping Valve, I don't think I would be much help to them. Like I guess besides like networking, but then Valve would know where to find like very smart people who know how to code. So I'm not, you know, I'm not of much use to them. How many hours do I have in TF2? Does this work? Okay, I can't click on it and get my profile. Here you go. I have 9.6k in TF2. Leak of my to-do list? No, because I'm not sure what's on it right now. And I feel like I don't know. I don't want to leak it, just in the sense that like I don't want to give people false expectations, because I just like write everything I think of on there. You know, it's just like a massive like shit fest of just like everything that might be like an okay video. And I don't want someone to see like, oh, I wrote down like pyro flames, so then now I'm gonna like dissect every part about it. I don't really want to bring that on myself. When's the Nick video coming out? I just made a video, dog. I need to pace myself and take a break before I start working on the next one. So I don't know, man. Like, within 2 weeks. That's the best I can say. Have you or are you going to apply to be a verified YouTuber? What does that mean? Can you not see it down here? I have a check mark. This is as verified as I can get, isn't it? Has the bot stole my name in a casual match? I mean, yeah, of course. Like, one of the, like, when I used to still play casual, there would be, yeah, times where they randomly take my name. It's not like I have immunity to it. What mic headset do I have? I use a Blue Yeti. What do you think the TFC should give the most attention to in game? I don't know, honestly. TF2 is pretty, like, okay balanced, all in all. I guess, like, they can try to, like, change the weaker classes, give them, like, subclasses that are more interesting to play. Like, for example, I've always said that I think it would be very cool if the spy had something like a weapon that turns him into McCree from Overwatch, you know? Like, give him a weapon that takes away his knife and his watch, and it gives him like a stronger revolver. I would play the shit out of that. That'd be really fun. Your checkmark doesn't show in mobile? I see. Do you ever get recognized in game? Yeah, of course. When will bots leave you alone? I think it would help you guys to do like a thought experiment and figure out how you would stop bots. Because I thought about it and it's like a much more complicated issue than a lot of people seem to give it credit for. A lot of people seem to think that like, oh, Valve should just like ban them, but how would you even ban them, you know? Like, and how would you stop them from continuing to make new Steam accounts and all this other stuff? It's actually like, it's kind of silly actually, how deep the problem goes and people don't see it. What is the most annoying boss in the game? Honestly, all of them are pretty annoying. I think maybe that's why Valve stopped adding new bosses, but they're all kind of annoying as fuck, aren't they? Like, Monoculus just forces you guys to like stop playing the game and like shoot him, and then his rockets are really fucking annoying. And like the Headless Horseman doesn't even pause the game, and then people just like, it like turns the tides of fights and like chases people down and shit, and like it's hard to get away from the horseless, headless, whatever guy. I don't know if there's a boss that's fun to play against actually. They're all kind of fucking annoying, but we kind of accept it because it's Halloween, so we're just like whatever. Do you think Valve actually has updates because Gaben said so? I mean, technically Gaben isn't wrong. He could just be saying like, oh yeah, we have the Halloween update on the horizon. So if you think about it in that sense, like, he's not really wrong. I look like an anime protagonist. I can't get a haircut because it's all fucking not open. I might eventually break down and just like yellow cut it myself. But I kind of look like an emo kid right now, which is also very annoying. Made an anti-bot? See, this is what I was saying about people not really understanding the depth of the problem. Because the root of the issue is that bots are taking a slot on the server when they shouldn't, right? So the bots don't kill you, but then you're also not playing against, like, the red team are not motivated to play the game because, like, let's say you have like the perfect bot that only kills other bots but lets players through and they spawn camp the bots, right? The red team's gonna have like 6 down. and then they're not gonna win anyways, and then it's not really like a game you play. It's just like fucked. Like that's not a solution. I don't know. Have you have you thought through the scenario you gave me, or are you trying to are you asking me because you want me to do it for you? Like that doesn't really go anywhere. You have like red team of like 6 less players and then blue team of 12 players. They're just gonna get fucking rolled, and then the match is still fucked. Least buggy class in TF2. I don't know, dude. It's not like I'm doing like forensic code analysis on like source code. I don't have like metrics and like answers like that, you know. Favorite low tier underrated unusual effect? When bubbling came out, I liked it, and then the friend gave me a bubbling Terrence helm that I still wear. Anti-bot bots. The thing isn't even about like whatever happens in the game, as long as the bots can like fraudulently or like disruptively join TF2 servers, and the problem continues, you know? Like bots can, like, think of it this way, like bots could just be AFK bots and they'll still be equally disruptive, you know? You can ignore them, but like if your team has like 5 AFK people, your team's not going to win, it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be, you're not going to have like a fair chance and whatever. Have you made your own game? You thought about making a game? I mean, I've definitely like watched videos from like, what's it called, like GDC? Yeah, GDC, where like game devs talk about like the challenges they face and like all this other stuff. I definitely think it's like very interesting, but then I don't know what like game I would make, you know? And I don't know what game I would make, or like what I would be even competent enough to make, you know? Like let's say I have all the skill to like make a game right now. I'm not even sure what I would try and do, you know? But I mean, sure, it would be pretty fun, I think. Source 2 thoughts and impact on TF2. I feel like people have some very like mystical idea that Source 2 is like some it's like some magical like fix to everything. Like Source 2 is just like the source engine, but then they continue to add and like slap more shit onto it. But then they fix some parts of it along the way, and then like they made it prettier. Like it's possible that Source 2 doesn't have much of an impact, or like only a very slight impact. And also, Source 2 probably has like kind of different physics. Like it'll probably end up being the case that like when they try and port TF2 to it, it just feels different, and like the movement and everything's kind of off, and it'll just be like annoying to play. Quick scoping should be nerfed. Quick scoping is not the problem with Sniper. Like if you just like, yeah, I don't know, just like play Sniper a bit, and you'll notice that like quick scoping isn't like really like where you get most of your kills. Play two-face games, use late night shoes. Nice, hi. Favorite update to experience of all time? I really enjoyed Soldier vs Demo because of the chaos back in the day, and I think it'll be very. I actually really hope that they would make Power vs Heavy similar to Soldier vs Demo, but then they kind of like copped out and did the thing where it's like you just vote for a team and then you represent the team by playing whatever class you want. I thought it was fun back then when it was like Soldier vs Demo. And side tangent. When the Engineer update first came out, like everyone on the team would play Engineer, and then they would build in front of spawn, and there would be like fucking 20 buildings in front of spawn. It was fucking hilarious. And I don't know. I think those are the memorable experiences when TF2 update causes like fucking like hysteria and mayhem. I think that's kind of fun. That's the stuff I remember. Hi, Smokey. Have you thought about creating mods first and expanding into full-on game? Not really, because that's not really. I don't feel like that's where my strong suit is. You know what I mean? And I don't even. Yeah, as I said to like a person a bit ago, even if I had the skills to do it, I don't even know what game I would make right now. I'm not like I don't know. I mean, like the only thing I can think of is like, oh, I'll make like TF2 but better, maybe, and like make something more akin to like Titanfall and like Try to Ascend or something maybe, with like more emphasis on movement. That's like the only thing I can really think about, or think of. TF2 and Unreal Engine. The engine doesn't matter. Like, you know, Titanfall and Apex are built on the Source engine, right? Like, as far as I'm aware, it's more about the mechanic more than the mechanics tools. You know what I mean? As the saying goes, like you can, as long as you're good enough of a mechanic, you can use whatever tools you want. Like there's successful games made in any engine. Like it's not like they're like the Source engine. Like as much as we make fun of it, it's not like like it's not like cursed by God to always be dog shit or something, you know. And like if you're bad at coding, you can make a game in Unreal and it'll like run like shit. Favorite class in terms of personality. I played a shit ton of Soldier and competitive, so I've had like the most exposure to that. So I think my answer is biased, but I'm tempted to just say Soldier. Soldier is quite a memorable personality. Another class war would be cool. Medic's offensive stat for a class war. The problem with giving medic offensive tools is that it stops people from healing. And having a medic that doesn't heal is very irritating, so I'm not sure if that's a good idea. But the general like intent you're trying to get at is interesting, yeah. Most played class in terms of hours. Here's my achievement stats. You can just go to my profile, this is all public, I'm not even logged in. What do you think the supposed update's gonna be? I don't think Gabe even knows anything, honestly. He's just like a frontman, he's just like a figurehead for Valve. Like, it's been said that allegedly fucking Gaben doesn't even really do much at Valve anymore. And he just like, you know, comes in, does his brain interface shit, like leaves, you know? Honestly possible that he doesn't even like know TF2 exists, you know? Like, I really doubt he knows anything. And I think like you have to think about it from the perspective of like, if you were Gabe in that situation, whether or not TF2 genuinely does have something in the works or not, you just say there is, you know? Like, there's like absolutely like no universe where Gabe would be like, oh sorry, TF2 has no updates, haha, you know? Like, I don't think he can do that. What do you think with the new Discord logo? It's fucking so ugly. It's really ugly. It's absolutely just dog shit. How am I so productive? I don't think there's anything that I do that's special, you know? I think it's just a personality thing. I don't know. I feel like there's probably like I'm pretty sure I do a lot of things that would otherwise destroy motivation and productivity for other people. But yeah, I'm just weird. Dermaglow. I didn't look into it that far. That video started off as a joke. I was just like, haha, wouldn't it be funny if I made this stupid video about like engineers' reaction time? I didn't look into it that deeply. I was considering like continuing to make more along the lines of that, but then I thought, I think people may start to hate me if I just kept making videos about like class reaction times. So I decided against it. Make a video review of my loadouts? I mean, I guess I can do it now. I don't think there's like really anything interesting about it. All of my loadouts have just been like random shit I've collected over the years. And then yeah, it's just random shit I've collected over the years. I just wear them. Can you see it? Oh yeah, you can. Alright, good. I think Jungle Inferno was a good update. A lot of community considered it underwhelming. I don't know. I haven't really tried to evaluate Jungle Inferno like that. I haven't cared enough, honestly. I guess it's overall okay because the game is still like mostly fine, and then Pyro got like a little bit more interesting stuff, and people were satiated with an update for a little bit. Alright, here, loadout review. Someone gave me a Polar Pal recently, so I'm wearing it. Usually I would have a Choco Nuts here, I think. And these unusuals, I've just got them from the Great Depression. I don't really have anything crazy. My backpack's really small. Oh, also I would what the fuck's happening? Alright. Usually I would wear this thing. Alright. And then I used to wear the shades before the polar bear. Heavy Yeti suit. Engineer with his random shit on him. This was the medic is confused about who he is, loadout. And then yeah, nothing fancy. The only cool thing I have in my inventory is where is it? Some self-made competitive battles. Alright, that's it. The moment reaction time with stickies? I don't know, I feel like it's kind of a dead joke, or I don't know. I feel like definitely if I try to do something now, it would be kind of I don't know, like too late, you know? Like out of season. Random bullet spread or random crits, which one do I choose? What do you mean by random bullet spread? Are you trying to say like the minigun fires a fucking pure laser? What place I think Shao would get if they play an invite? If you want to go by like head to head, right? The Asians, or at least like peak Shao was like better than a lot of Australian teams. And then Australian teams, when they played in international competitions, they got like 4th place-ish, right? So at worst, the Asian team would displace Australia as the 4th place team, or they would get 3rd. But the optimist in me wouldn't think it's too far-fetched to think they can maybe get 2nd as well. So like 2 to 4th, something like that. They're definitely not like awful. What do you think is your total cost of your backpack? I don't know, check it out on like backpack.tf. When trading first came out, I did it for a little bit because it was like new and fun and whatever. But man, it's trading is so fucking dog shit, dude. I don't ever think about that kind of stuff anymore. Do I play the Portal games? Yes. Actually, I haven't finished Portal 2, but I did end up like as a kid, I couldn't be arsed to finish Portal 2. But I think I ended up like watching like the Let's Play of someone finishing it, so I know like the Portal 2 story and whatever. I think if I try to like load up Portal 2 now, my save game would be like somewhere like in the middle randomly. But yeah, the Portal games are a lot of fun. What's the deal with the Infinite Heavy? Oh, that's one of the things. That's one of the things I've yet to get to. Yeah, someone sent me a link to like a write-up of basically like why it happens and like how it works and whatever. I was gonna eventually like get to finishing that, but I have like, yeah, there's like 2 to 3 other things I want to do first, and yeah, there's not enough time, not enough physical energy to get all of them done quickly. But that's definitely something I will eventually make a video on. Yeah. How bad on a scale of 1 to 10 are random crits? I think they're like 3 to 4. I don't think they're that big of a deal. Did I play the Half-Life games? No, I've never played any Half-Life game. Favorite MVM map? I don't have one. I played MVM when it first came out for fun, but I don't really it doesn't really interest me much. MVM is kind of boring, honestly, in my opinion. Remove the overlay thing with the conscientious objector. You mean get like full color of the objector? Just Google it, dude. This is a QnA live stream, not a tech support Google thing. You have to download like some program to like get around it or something. I don't remember. Drink G Fuel? I don't drink any energy drinks, dude. I kind of avoid it because I'm kind of paranoid that they're bad for your health. Hi, Tyler. Have I ever played Team Fortress 2? Man. Imagine if I was a TF2 YouTuber without ever having played it. Alright, I think I have mostly had my fill of like chatting with the audience. Do you guys have anything to say about things I wrote in my document in the top right of the screen? How do you feel about how things are going? Like mostly fine, videos are cool, most people are happy. Your infection should stay banned, sure. Spray should exist in Valve Casual. I can see why they wouldn't, but I can also see why people want them. I would say I'm like ambivalent either way, because there's problems. However, like whichever decision you make. I appreciate these times. Cool, Matthew. Use a bigger font. Oh, could you guys have not seen it the whole time? All right. Club Penguin and registered hacker cam tutorials. Man, that's a distant past of the internet. It's my favorite game mode. In pubs, probably Payload, I guess. Alright. I guess people are fine. How long has the stream been going for? Oh, we've been going for like an hour. Nice. Alright, that's cool. Solid random hour stream at like late 11 PM. Nice. Last minute questions, I guess, and then I'm gonna go continue living my life. But thanks for being here. It was cool talking to you guys again and seeing the kind of stuff on people's minds and where people are at. Roblox username? I don't have one, dude. I've literally never ever played Roblox. Why is your profile picture a cat? Hey, check this out. Exclamation mark FAQ. When the Nightbot fucking shit ass bot comes back. Nice, there it is. Yeah, click that link and then go read about it on the FAQ document. When is the Minecraft server coming up? Never, dude. It's over. I kind of had some hope in it when I first started it, but then I realized that it's like an endless hill to climb, and I don't think I can climb it. I also kind of realized this because in the Twitch streaming world, GTA RP has become like the flavor of the month again, and like seeing how people reacted to that, and like how, you know, like these people have been doing RP for so long, and like people still get so like up in arms and like dramatic, and like people still like miss the point about what RP is. And the thing I was trying to do in Minecraft kind of similar to that. So I don't think I could ever do it, you know. I don't think I could ever like pull it off. If like GTA RP people who are like super serious, have like tons of resources and have been doing it for like eons, if they can't like, you know, if there's still so much trouble just, you know, like running the RP server, then I don't think I have much of a chance doing my weird Minecraft thing. And if you're just talking about like a Minecraft SMP community server, I'm not very interested in that, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, something like that. What's my favorite TF2 class? Check out the FAQ. You can. I wrote down what class I made and all this other stuff. Is YouTube your main gig? I guess technically, kinda. I'm kind of thinking about like how much I want to say in case it ends up being something I want to like backtrack on. But there's like 56 people here apparently, so I don't think it's too big of a deal. Before this point, like right now, before like today, or like in like the past year, YouTube was kind of like an experimental thing. Personally, it was kind of like, I wonder how far I get. I wonder if I would like really get anywhere. I wonder if it will really succeed. And that's because I was also still in school, so it was kind of just like I didn't also have to like make a commitment yet, so it's kind of like whatever, you know. And then I graduated this term, or I mean I haven't like officially graduated yet, but I'm done with school this term. That just passed. In winter 2021. So I ended up telling my parents that I want to see how YouTube goes, because I feel like I haven't hit the peak yet, and I'm kind of curious where it is. So oh, I have to update the stream FAQ, wouldn't I? Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna try. I make enough from ad revenue to just like live off of it and like do it full time if I wanted to. So I think I'm gonna give it a shot and see how it goes, and hopefully it continues to do well, and whatever, and it'll be a fun experience. Hopefully, yeah. I haven't really like this is like the first time I've really like said it publicly. So I apologize that like I'm kind of like all over the place, but I haven't really thought of like an efficient script to just tell people about like, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna try and do YouTube and see how it goes. Terraria world? Terraria is so boring. That's like even lower on the totem pole than Minecraft. Hitman series? They're fun to watch on stream, I guess, but I've never really played it. They seem kind of linear, but I'm also not like a single player kind of guy. So yeah, not interested in that sense. Are you interested on playing or talking about other games? Yeah, of course. It's just it's not really I don't have an opportunity, or like now it's not really the time to do it. Favorite weapon item? I don't know, the rocket launcher. I have like 2K hours in Soldier alone. Yeah, I don't know. I guess like yeah, the sticky bomb launcher or like the demo weapons are a lot of fun. I just enjoy like projectiles. They're fun. Have I considered streaming more often? I have like a complicated relationship with streaming, I think, because I think streaming can be fun, but at the same time it's like it's like babysitting a bunch of people, you know. Like there's I guess it's like just an issue of like having moderators be around to help me with it, and also just like do it long enough that people understand how they should, or like how I want people to act in their stream. But like currently there's definitely this hump of like I have to get over like the initial like barrier, or not like the initial hurdle of like setting expectations and like standards for the stream, you know. Like right now it's like annoying having to see like random kids come in and say a bunch of dumb shit. Not that it happens too much actually. Today's stream has been pretty solid all around. So I appreciate you guys have been pretty cool, but yeah. Also, and yeah, so the other thing is that streaming is quite a commitment. And it also, like, because right now my life is like, I take like 4 to 5 days to like relax, or like 3 to 5 days to chill after a video, and then I spend like 3 to 4 days writing the script, then I spend 2 to 3 days editing the video, and then that's the cycle of my life right now. and I don't really have the time to, like, if I start streaming, I'm not like really like taking a break or like chilling or like, you know, having a rest day, right? So then if I stream, it's going to add time to that cycle, which means that videos will be made slower. Which don't like have to be that way. Like, streaming doesn't have to be that way, but that's just what it is right now. So I also have to like invest time into creating like an environment where I feel like I can stream like for fun or like with less commitment, I guess. But yeah, the biggest thing is that also just like objectively thinking about it, it doesn't really make sense for me to stream because it's just like I'm essentially like losing money doing it because I'd like end up taking longer to make videos. So then like everything is just like, you know, shifted, right? Kind of hard to describe, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. How do you have the energy to make animated graphics that folks only see for 4 seconds? I answered this question before with someone asking me like how am I so productive. I think it's really just a personality thing. Like I just really I don't know, I'm just like perfectionistic, and like it really irritates me when something looks bad, like a very strong reaction. So I just like effortlessly do it because it hurts me so much. I don't know, it's like it sounds very psychotic the way I've described it, but I hope you kind of understand because it's like a pretty deeply psychological thing. Opinions on CSGO. CSGO is a cool game to watch at esports, I guess, at tournaments. But playing it, I really hate having to learn spray patterns and like stop moving to shoot, so CSGO is extremely boring. And on Overwatch, I tried to play Overwatch ranked. I think I got to like Masters or Diamond or something in like Season 5. Overwatch is like a game that put too many eggs in the teamwork basket, so it's like if your team sucks, you have no chance of winning. And I think that's like the fatal flaw of Overwatch, that it's like so over centralizing, I guess, on on teamwork, or you know, on that aspect of the game, so it's not fun. I think TF2 definitely like got lucky and hit the like they luckily fell into the philosophy of understanding that like, yeah, people are extremely selfish and everyone plays for themselves. So you need to optimize the game in such a way that like if everyone plays to the best of if everyone like optimizes their like little bubble of the TF2 match, of like the little bubble of their world, like if they play that well, that they end up like playing well for their, or like everyone ends up playing well as a team, then or what am I even saying? I lost track of like what sentence I was even forming, but yeah, basically like TF2 has done it good by like understanding that people are selfish. I don't have much time to be here in the live stream, like I said. It's interesting. Hey, no problem. Thanks, Scatman. Streaming is a nice break of variety if you want to do it or not. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely depends on like I have to make an effort to like change to, or like create like a streaming culture, I guess, or like a chat culture that I enjoy. But I think after that point it could be fun. I don't know, I have to put in the time to like experiment and like, yeah. What's the first game you ever played? Remember playing? What do you think of that game? The first game I ever played was probably like Club Penguin or something, or like RuneScape. Oh, actually no. Let me see if I can still find videos of it. Alright, hold on, this is gonna take a bit. Yeah, I'll answer one question while I'm trying to figure this out. There was this like Chinese game that I played as a kid on the web browser. That was a lot of fun. And I like a friend that like introduced me into it. Alright. What do I think of the Left 4 Dead 2 series, or Left 4 Dead series? It's a good idea, but it gets really boring in the long term. I don't know. I played it and I enjoyed it, but there's nothing like really bringing me back to it. And like even with like a bunch of like, you know, like friends that you really get along with and like get a lot of fun with, it still gets like very like repetitive, or like there's nothing like engaging about shooting zombies in my opinion. But I would say the same about like shooting and like fighting offline bots in tier 2 and stuff like that, you know? Stands on face of tier 2. Is this still a command? Oh fuck. What are your thoughts about compositing? I mean, if they're fixing things, that's cool. Are you still in school? Is YouTube your main gig? I graduated this term in winter 2021, and I think I'm gonna see how YouTube goes, and yeah, I hope it goes well, not this other stuff. But prior to this, I wasn't 100% on it, but yeah, for like the foreseeable like next year or so of time, I'm gonna try to do it full time and see how it goes. But I have enough ad revenue to like live off of right now as well, so that's what makes it like a choice I can make. Alright, but here's the Faceit document. You can have a look. Do you think the final tier 2 comic's ever gonna come out? I mean, they said they finished it and all this other stuff, so yeah. Oh, in Arizona? I haven't ever had it actually. I've seen it. Right here. This is the Chinese game I used to play with my friends from like elementary school. Wait, what the fuck did I just press? Oh wait, this is like some weird like MVM thing they had in the game. But there's like a oh yeah, there's like PvP footage. So like what you do is like you're like a ninja who's like dash around, and then like you kill people by like dashing through them or like into them. And then you can like use your weapon to like break things and collect like items and shit. Yeah, so they like you click on them and then you like drag them, and that's the game I played as a kid. Well, it's a lot of fun. It was pretty cool. But there's a lot of reaction time and that kind of stuff. I haven't looked at this in so long. Yeah. My voice fits my content well. Cool. Opinions on Faceit? Here, look at this. There's a document for you. Click it. What would be your dream place to live? I don't know, honestly. I don't think it really matters. I've lived in like 3 different places throughout my life, and I don't think I noticed a particularly big difference either way. I mean, also because I'm like a fucking neat idiot who stays inside all day, so it really doesn't like matter like where I live. I feel like wherever I go, people are still about the same. Like humans are still humans, and like you can still like get food and like get groceries, and like, you know, a house in Hong Kong or a house in like America or a house in Europe, or it's still a house, you know, it's still like about the same thing. So I feel like where I eventually live will just be down to like what is the most convenient or makes the most economical sense. Because otherwise I don't really care, honestly. Oh, actually, the one thing I do I will factor in is that I'll probably try to live somewhere with like less taxes. Game dev perspective, you know, source code would be a good idea for programming, make things less optimized. No clue, but I think the answer there might be answered soon with Sandbox, the Gary's Mod sequel, or a spiritual successor. It reminds you of Bomberman. Yeah, kinda. Opinion on Israel-Palestine conflict? I try to read into it, but I don't really know. I think I'm too like removed from the situation to really understand the situation in its full depth. So I don't really know. I don't have opinion on one way or another. Like I don't feel like I'm very like even like I feel like I literally don't know enough to make an opinion about it. Story behind the cat in your PFP and channel banner. Hi, if you type !FAQ, a Nightbot robot will paste the link in the chat. You can read that and read about where the cat PSP comes from. But the channel banner is just a Discord regular who like drew it, and I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. So I put it up as the banner. It was better than the random shit I was putting up as the banner anyway, so yeah, I just kept it. What's the most class you play in MVM? I don't know, dude. I don't really play MVM. MVM's really boring, in my opinion. I think you have to be there to understand it. Yeah. Also, because I feel like people really like to simplify things into black and white, right? Like, Israel is wrong, or like Palestine is wrong. I'll just say that the impression I get is that there's a decent degree of wrongdoing on either side, and it's not really as simple as like, you know, Germany decided to nuke Poland, so now Germany is the bad guys or something like that, you know. Hi, 866. Do you think Sonic Generations is the best game? I haven't played it, but people say that it's like one of the better Sonic games recently. So probably. How much money do you think Teams of Bandbots could make for their host? I honestly no clue. I can't even begin to make a guess. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of think people wouldn't be dumb enough to pay for like immunity or whatever, but I don't know. There's a lot of very weird, questionable people out there. Profile sign if I give you geometry dash. I can sign your profile without geometry dash. How about that? It's not that big of a deal. Yo, Pooter. What's up? Alright, I was trying to end the stream earlier anyways. Now we've gone on for like an extra 20 minutes. Augustine, if you join the Discord, you can say something in general, and then when you get your Steam profile link, I'll just sign it then. But yeah, I think it's been a good stream. I've had like a fun experience answering your questions and talking to you guys. I'm happy that you guys also enjoy me streaming as well. So I suppose I will continue to try and stream more and see if I can like do it more often and have fun with it. I vote for Kanye? No, absolutely not. I mean, I don't know, maybe. Depends. It depends on what do you try and do. I mean, actually, I don't know. The more I think about it, maybe I would do it just to like fuck people up, you know, like fuck the establishment up. I feel like I would be the kind of person to. I mean, I'm not an American, so this is all entirely like speculation and just like hee memes, right? But I feel like I might be the kind of voter to just be like, fuck establishment politicians. I'm gonna vote in whichever is like the most like avant-garde dumbass or something. I don't know. At least it's like something different than what's always been in power or whatever. The most underpowered class? Probably Spy or Pyro. Spy's absolutely useless sometimes. And Pyro's pretty shit too. I think that's pretty clear. Pyro is Spy, yeah. How much do I think your backpack is? Dude, I don't know. I think you've asked this, haven't you? Just check backpack.tf. I did some trading when it first came out, but I hate trading. I don't really like think about it. You're the only channel still cool. Thanks, Ed Green. Most aggressive class in TF2? Scout, I guess? I've seen like Scout players in casual just like fearlessly hold W at you. Scout players are amateur Scout players are very have a very interesting outlook on the game. Alright, anyways, I keep trying to end the stream, but I can't. Alright, yeah, but thanks for coming by for like the quick like 1.5 hour stream. As it is right now, I don't know when I would next stream, but I guess the easiest way to like keep up with it is to like join Discord or turn on like your YouTube notifications, I guess, something like that. Hi Banana Man, hi Emomo, hi Brickery, I'm leaving. I'm about to end the stream. How unlucky. Alright, have a good night, boys.